Good, how you doing?
Good. So we got a report. He's, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
Nope, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so
All right, so where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
Can
you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man,
You can go talk to the bank manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay, why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong
person
way?
From the very first second, tension is in the air. Our man is standing his ground as the camera rolls, warning viewers why knowing your rights isn't optional, it's essential. Right away, the narrator sets the stage. Two police officers think they can detain anyone and demand ID without proof. But this man is about to show them just how wrong they are. You can feel the suspense building, the anticipation of confrontation crackling through every frame. Viewers instantly know they're about to witness a masterclass in rights assertion, as curiosity mounts over how the officers will react.
made the call and then find out from them why you received a call.
They told us you.
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you, and then
questions.
yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word of
Again,
we're
that's a
investigating.
word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I have committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you, I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you. So that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
Now the officers step in, full of authority, citing a complaint about reckless driving. They demand his ID, expecting compliance. But the man stands firm, calmly questioning, "What crime have I committed?" Every refusal, every legal counterpoint is a challenge to their assumptions. The tension escalates as the police insist, and he pushes back, demanding evidence and highlighting their reliance on hearsay. The scene crackles with suspense. Viewers are caught on the edge of their seats, wondering if tempers will flare or if the man will maintain his composure under pressure.
Talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jam.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is one of the few things that
That's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am
You're
convicted of a
yeah.
crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving you
crime,
my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
you can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I put these documents through here?
Yeah.
There's nothing in them.
No worries.
It's just what I came to the bank for.
Nope. As long as
pen?
As long as we can stay outside,
I'm-
then I don't have any issue.
That's fine.
To answer your question before, I don't know if you got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay, well,
I
want to see proof.
I'm not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show
question,
me.
I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera.
This is where the situation takes a dramatic turn. The man articulates his rights with razor-sharp precision, calling out unlawful detainment and the presumption of guilt. Each calm, deliberate statement exposes the police overreach, forcing the officers into a defensive stance. The audience can feel the intensity rising as he references constitutional protections, questions the validity of the supposed witness, and underscores that without proof, their authority is on shaky ground. The suspense is palpable. It's a verbal chess match where every word counts, and the viewers are riveted by his methodical dismantling of their claims.
In my car that watched you do it.
Then you cannot be the injured party
I'm
then.
not trying to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm
because
not a court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote-unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop. Because you have, unlawfully detained me with the quote-unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a sec.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me
Sir,
where the
I'm
one-way
telling
is.
you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one-way is. And where's the one-way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay,
sir.
well then you cannot convict
Sir,
me of a
I'm
crime.
not, can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm here.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you guys
are.
are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my
It's
area
not.
to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation
not.
of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which
Okay.
we are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No, because you're
bank-
trying to identify me and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I
Well-
have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally.
legal,
This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to
what-
go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
The climax arrives as the bank manager confirms there's no real evidence, and the police are left with nowhere to turn. The man's composure never wavers, and the officers are forced to let him go. This final segment delivers a powerful lesson. Authority without evidence crumbles under the weight of legal knowledge and calm defiance. Viewers feel the tension release as justice, in the form of constitutional rights, triumphs over overreach. The takeaway is crystal clear: know your rights, assert them calmly, and always record interactions, because ignorance and overconfidence from law enforcement can be exposed when you're prepared.